I am really struggling to see how this judge's opinion doesn't make my case. If someone is in court challenging an arrest warrant or detention order or deportation order, whatever it is, shouldn't they be held in custody while the court makes that decision? That's how it works for Americans. I'm pretty sure this is how everybody has to go through. Let's just say I committed a detainable offense. I don't know, I shot someone, what happens every day in Chicago. They put out an arrest warrant for me and I report to court for my hearing. I would therefore be arrested if I hadn't already been arrested and held until I made bail. Bail, by the way, something illegals are not eligible for with deportation orders. And if you're just as confused as I am, I pretty much understand why, because yesterday, literally at the same time, the D.C. Circuit Court expanded DHS's ability to detain and deport people. I'll be honest, I don't see how the Trump administration could, even if they wanted to comply with all these mixed directions. By the way, what happens when you have a judge like this California judge who just does something that's blatantly in the face of a SCOTUS ruling about nationwide injunctions? Do we just ignore it? How does that work? Does the judge get fired? No, actually, nothing ever happens to these judges, either because Republicans are too chicken scratch to do anything about it, impeach them or something like that. I'm just going to throw this out there. Maybe, and we can't pass laws because we have too many weak-kneed Republicans there to actually do it, but maybe we just pass a law that if a judge has their ruling overturned by the Supreme Court, they forfeit their position and their law license. I don't know, because they got it wrong. I'm just spitballing here. Republicans, if they acted like they were in the majority, we could do something like this. But at least there's other things DHS is doing on the horizon, too. They're proposing an increase on immigration fees. Yes. In the proposed rule, they said, the Department of Homeland Security proposes to increase the general paper filing fee from $760 to $1,330, which is an increase of $570 or 75%, because it's not covering, the current price is not covering the cost to process the immigration. I'm here for this. And why not make it an even $5,000 while we're at it? I mean, the left is naturally losing their mind over this, but I don't really care, mostly because I've spent more than that for all my concealed carry permits over the years. Forget the cost of my lawsuit to get New York City to actually give me a permit in the first place, and that's a constitutional right, and I'm an American. So as far as I'm concerned, you can make it $50,000, and maybe we should ask ourselves this simple question. Do we really want people coming to this country who can't afford that? I mean, they might not be a huge asset to the homeland. Remember, no right to be a citizen here, and it should benefit us. Look, at least we're getting policies that are in the interest of America now and not freeloaders coming here in cattle cars from God knows what country. Our immigration system ain't perfect, but at least it's getting better under those who actually pay attention to what's going on on behalf of the people who actually pay the taxes here.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.